So as a creative business owner, you probably think that recurring revenue is not possible for your business. You're probably so used to, one-off projects or one-off transactions that it can feel like predictable income from one client is impossible. But here's the thing, even creative businesses can build predictable recurring revenue without chasing more client or changing completely what you do. So this is something we are actively testing at our company in Mexico. We import French products to Mexico and have been, experimenting different types of recurring revenue and, seeing what works. So in this video, I'm going to share the 5 ways creative businesses can add recurring revenue to their business without changing what you do. So before we dive into the 5 strategies, let's run through what's probably in your mind right now. Like we said, you are probably thinking, I'm a creative business. My services are one-off. Recurring revenue is not possible for me. But the truth is, any business on earth can become a recurring business or add recurring revenue on top of whatever they're doing. Any business on earth. And remember that adding recurring revenue to your business is the fastest way to increase the lifetime profit of each of our clients, and by extension of your business. The value of your business grows as well. So for nearly every business, small or large, recurring revenue is often the biggest lever you have to increase your profit and increase your enterprise value. So let's dive into the 5 strategies. So strategy 1 is to turn parts of your service into recurring packages. So even if your projects are, usually one-offs, there are part of that service of your offer that clients would gladly pay each month. So for example, instead of delivering a single website redesign, you could offer monthly design updates, social media content, or quarterly branding refreshes, for example, as part of the same service. But here's a concrete way to think about it. If your main offer has 4 deliverables, for example, you could deliver the first 3, as usual, one-off. You do it once and transform the 4th deliverable into a repeated monthly service that clients pay for every single month. So here really the key is to extract a repeatable part of what you already deliver and make it a recurring offer. And this gives you a predictable recurring revenue without starting from scratch. So strategy 2 is to offer ongoing optimization and support. So here, instead of turning one deliverable of your main offer into a, subscription package service, like in strategy 1, this strategy is about creating independent recurring services that you can sell alongside any of your existing services as an upsell. These services, they exist on their own. So clients can subscribe to them no matter which projects or which service they hire you for. For each service you already provide, find a natural subscription that naturally complements it. So for example, if you design websites, you could offer monthly website maintenance. If you manage social media content, you could provide ongoing analytics and strategy support. And if you create branding, you could offer quarterly design refreshes, for example. So each of these standalone services gives your client value while creating predictable recurring revenue for you. This approach really lets you add recurring revenue across your entire client base without changing the main projects you already deliver. So strategy 3 is to bundle complementary services into recurring packages. So instead of focusing on one service or a standalone subscription, this strategy is about combining multiple related services into a single recurring package. So for example, if a client hires you for branding, you could also include social media management, content creation, or ongoing marketing strategy as part of a multi-month retainer. So here the difference between strategy 1 and 2 and that one, the third one, is that you are addressing several client needs all at once, which create a fuller and more integrated solution. So this turns a one-off projects into a more long-term engagement, which increases the lifetime value of your clients while building recurring revenue for you. And really think of it as the natural upsell to your main service that you offered them at the beginning. And really this whole package really expands the relationship with the client. So strategy 4, and it's my personal favorite, is to create digital products or tools with subscriptions. So another way to generate recurring revenue is to build digital products or tools that clients can pay for monthly. For example, this includes design templates or style guides or creative toolkits or access to your proprietary systems and methods. And the beauty of this approach is that you build these assets once and you can sell them an infinite amount of time as a subscription, which creates for you a new revenue stream without adding more work to your workload. And this is a perfect downsell for clients who cannot afford your main services. They still pay you monthly, they receive value, and they might upgrade and upsell later to your main service. So digital subscriptions lets you monetize your expertise at scale while not increasing your workload. So you create something once, clients benefit continuously, and your revenue grows. So strategy 5 is to partner with complementary businesses to add recurring revenue. So the last way to build predictable recurring revenue is to partner with, businesses that provide services that your clients need that you don't provide. For example, a design studio who offers branding could collaborate with an agency, for example, that offers copywriting services. So you refer clients to these partners regularly, and then in return, you earn a recurring fee, commission, or retainer. So once again, this approach and strategy really lets you add recurring revenue without adding more to your workload because you are leveraging your existing client relationship and someone else's expertise and time. So partnerships like this can really expand your service ecosystem, deliver more value to your clients, and create a steady stream of income that scales alongside your main offers. So I hope you found this video valuable. My name is Adrian Fernandez. I've worked with brands like Dior and helped build the biggest importer of French products to Mexico. And over the past few years, I've helped multiple businesses, especially creative ones worldwide, get better clients, increase revenue, and maximize their impact. So right now, I'm offering a free audit to creative businesses where I'll review your client acquisition and your growth strategy, and you'll walk away with actionable insights to get better clients, more and better clients, as well as maximizing the value of your already existing clients. And you can apply in the first link in the description. And I'll see you in the next one.